All right, everyone, welcome back to Upper Lake Farm, 24-day seasons, 10x speed, and I'm happy to tell everyone that we made it through the plowing phase, and we're going to be doing some fertilizing today. As you can see, we've made it a couple of days. We're into day 5 now of early spring, and I'm going to take a few minutes. I had to kind of go right along with it because it was raining. And I try not to record too much with it raining because it gets annoying. We're going to give these guys some water. And let's see, 25. We've used about a bale of hay in 5 days. But once again, we only have 10 cows. So I also have been very busy on the farm. I put in a fuel tank. This is a mod. You can get this from the in-game mod hub. I've also put this pressure washer in. Now this was made. It was made by a friend of mine, Scooter's Workbench, and you can get this over at G&G Modding on the Facebook page in the announcements. And the guy who made this it's simple. It's easy. It's very cheap. It's only $1,000 or $500 or something like that. It's very cheap. But he did a fantastic job, and he does a lot of smaller mods, smaller plows, implements, older tractors. He's a fantastic modder. But I bought a tractor. We're going to go with the same theme that we went in the first one, the Fiat Gree, but this one's got the treaded tires. This is also a mod from the in-game mod hub. It's the Fiat Gree 180/90 Turbo with a front loader attachment. She's got 180 horsepower. And I went ahead and I bought a slurry tanker. Now this is the LSFM Innovations Universal Tankers. This will hold everything. But when you're in the store, you have to purchase it as a slurry tanker. It's got a 9-meter spread. And I also installed a mod to go with that called the variable spray mod. Because in real life, farmers have the ability to change their spray rate. And we're going to start off at 100 liters of slurry per acre. Oh, and by the way, the little heads up, we ended up with over 50, let me check for you guys, 56.34 acre field. And that's pretty good size. I also put this in. This is also from the in-game mod hub. This is a universal buy point. It's been upgraded several times. The mod author did a good job. It's $10,000 in-game. And you can buy everything you possibly could want from here. But I'm going to keep it realistic in the sense of I'm going to buy just seeds and fertilizer and then possibly slurry if I need it. We'll play it off that they delivered it to us. It's got a nice little icon with it. It's kind of cool. I also changed my streaming or my recording aspect. I went to a different recording site. So I'm hoping this comes out a little bit better. I'm able to jack up my graphics even higher. And as you can see, I'm getting some serious graphics, and it's nice. I also put this in. This is a Total Mixed Rations mixer. This is converted over from FS17. It's in the in-game mod hub. This thing costs $90,000. But you put your hay in here, straw, and silage. It takes bales. It takes bulk. The buy points out here. We'll paint all this in. I just left it off so you guys can see. So I've been busy. I've also put in 2 more sheds for bales, because what I want to do after I realized you're going to have such absolutely huge fields, and there's probably going to be, hundreds of bales coming off that. I wanted the space to have 4 bays for bales. So 4 bays for straw, 4 bays for hay, and 4 bays for silage. The rest will sell, because having only 10 cows, if we have 4 bays, I figured we could probably fit, let's see, 4 high by, you could probably fit 30 bales in each one. So if I had 4 bays for silage, that's, 200 bales. That'll get us started. And after next year, we can always build more, because as you see this, I've left this space open over here for either more sheds or an additional cow pen. But, we're going to go ahead and get started slurrying today. So we've almost got our yard built. I also went another day because we got a huge snowstorm in-game overnight. And it was seriously like, what? The ground was covered, so I had originally bought a thing to clear up the grass, or the plow and stuff. So this little slurry tanker, water tanker, fuel tanker is really, really cool. And it's funny because I'm using a keyboard, mouse, and let's see. Oh, I'm gonna open this thing. Let me get out here and show you guys more in the light. It's really nice. You can change the tires on it, change it. On the next episode, I'm going to show you guys how to buy. Actually, let's do it real quick here. It's got its own. It's under the trailers. LSFM up in the top corner. And here they sell all of these. 7,500, which is what I bought. 1,800 or 18,000. 32,000 for a semi. Then this 10,000 ST 10,000 goes on the back of a truck. It's pretty cool. And then you have the standing alone storage, and then another standing alone storage, and then you have the IT runner pack that goes with it, the hook, and an IBC tank that holds all the things. So you could actually pick this up with a front loader and a pallet forks and move it, and I like this. It's put out by Farmer Andy, the original. He did it in FS17, and he ported this over, but did an amazing job with it. And then here's my tractor. Let me show you. It's the Fiat Gree 180 190. It's only 33,000, a small tractor, but it's 180 horsepower, and it has multiple different connections to it. I'm not going to go over that. This is another one. The people that did the tracked one that we were using did the same mod. And as you can see, the door opens and closes automatically. So it gives us a little sense of realism. Get in here a little bit. All right. So let's go over here, fill this up with slurry, and hopefully we can get some slurry spread today. So this is the first time using this, so I'm hoping it works. Yep. All right. We got 3,036, and as you guys can see, I changed the spread rate all the way down on the bottom in the left-hand corner. Current spray rate 100 per hectare, and the only reason, there's 2 reasons I did that. One, when farmers spread slurry, it goes quite fast, but we don't have a lot, and I'm trying to avoid buying it. So I'm trying to keep it a little more, So, because a 50-acre field, let me get 1 second here and turn my in-game tractor volume down. This tractor's really loud, and I feel myself having to shout over the tractor. There, it's a little bit better. And we're going to use, what do you call it there? I was going to say, I might switch over to head tracking on some if I just, we're going to use GPS too. That's what I was trying to say. And I got thinking, my brain was thinking 2 different things at once. So, apologize for that. Sometimes as you get older, you tend to get thinking of 2 different thoughts at the same time, and my brain stops. It's kind of funny. So down here, and we'll get Now I'm going to do this a little more realistic. I'm going to save the rounds, or headlands as you guys call them, for later. But right now, switch my screens, and we'll get set up with it. It's a 9 meter, so 27. We're going to go 1 notch on, show all the lines, and we're going to get set up with this. Now, on folks, as you can see, I don't want any of overlap. I want to get set up with that. I'm going to get my little A line, and then we're going to have an overlap on this first one. That's okay. Not too bad. I'm going to leave it just the way it is, I think. But the sim dashboard tells you where everything is. It tells me we've got 40%, and it says it on the screen too. But if you were to play without the HUD on, this sim dashboard will tell you that you have that much left. I do want to take this down. I don't like that up there. I never ever play with that on. Come out a little bit more so you guys can see the animation. And the other reason I left it overlapped is because in real life you wouldn't be exact with your slurry spreader until you get your first round done. This is kind of cool, so... Oh, there it is. I've never used the slurry spreader with the sim dashboard, so kind of neat. So I hope everybody's doing well today. Got in my little area here, it got a little colder than normal. So it's just I didn't get a chance to work outside, so I did get a chance to work off camera a little bit, which was kind of cool, and get this field plowed. So now that we're on to slurry spreading, it's just I really like this little slurry spreader. It's kind of neat and did a good job of it. It's pretty much represents realistic, and it does have the hoses. So if I wanted to put the mod in for the hoses, I could, but I'm not going to. Also, I've decided, like I told you guys last video, I am doing tomorrow. I'm going to be doing my super realistic series. But what I've decided to do is do it on a logging map. And it took me all day long to pick out the right one, get it all set up, and I've decided to get it set up. I'm going to do it on Dark Forest map. It's predominantly flat. There's 28,000 trees on the map, and I've decided to do that, and we're going to do it super. It's going to be a running clock. It's going to be see, I may not be able to do this. This doesn't have the turning radius that, say, a normal tractor would. So, but it worked. I'm going to do it. It's going to be running clock, so every episode will be exactly where I left off. And I will be doing. I'll do a startup of to explain how things are working in game for the first video. After that, it's going to be more of a time lapse, and I may just do a time lapse the first video. I don't know, and type at the bottom what I'm doing. That way, I'm not going to expect myself to talk through two different videos, two different Let's Plays at first. I'm also going to upload some more truck sims, so if you guys want to see something different in American Truck Simulator, let me know. I've been experimenting a little bit with that one on with the new feed truck that they have. You can haul juices and milks, and it's kind of cool, actually. It's a newer trailer that just came out, so I've been experimenting with that. And the physics on the game of Truck Sim are pretty good, but they still make backing up extremely hard compared to what it would be in real life. Now, granted, I've never driven a semi-truck other than the farm ones that we had, but they were automatic and they were smaller. They were more like straight trucks. So I'm going to pretty much end this video here because I want to make it a little shorter one. We'll go a little bit longer tomorrow with this. And that way we can wrap it up. That way YouTube doesn't take forever and a day to render it. So let me get set up here. Shut my tractor off. All right, so away from camera, I got the farm built. Pretty close. We're almost done with that. New tractor, new slurry spreader. Got it started so that you guys we can actually see something different than plowing. Always, 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 as I always say in my parting gifts, look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and look out for each other's family. I can't say it enough. I always say it, and I will always say it at every video. It's important. But look forward to the new videos tomorrow, and have a great one. And as I always say, catch everyone on the flip side.